Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this is a video on the review of my new LED mirrors. So basically this video is divided into two parts, the review of the mirror and the installation part of it. So if you have already bought these mirrors, you can skip to the installation part. I'll put the timeline of it in the description. You can just skip it off. And if you are going to purchase these mirrors, I'll give you the link in the description itself. And definitely you need to watch the review before you go and buy it off, because there are very key points which is associated with this mirror. Basically this is a CBR250R mirror, that's why it is very much suiting to this bike. So I will share my experience which I had while I was taking while I was using these mirrors in the city as well as highway. I've ridden for around a 1000-kilometer trip with this mirror on highway, and I'm daily using this bike, so I'm using it on the city also. So I'll just give you an idea how this performs in the city as well as highway. Looks wise, I like it very much. You see this, it looks very cool, and it has an inner portion also to show whether the mirror is working or not. I believe you can see that. Yeah, here is the thing. So basically this gives me an idea whether the indicator is on or off, because I generally don't look at the dashboard, so I tend to miss out the indicator is turned on and I keep on riding it. So this helps me in giving me an idea that it is still on and I need to turn it off. So the first thing to talk about this mirrors is that it is not as great as the stock mirrors when you compare from a usability point of view, because this can give you a maximum of 60% of the coverage which the stock mirrors gives, because you see that it doesn't go out of the range of this handlebar. So that means you won't be having much view to directly back of your vehicle. And next thing is that if I sit like this, then the view is something which is very different, because this much portion of this left hand side of this line is useless, because your hand will be seen in the mirrors. Only the right portion is the useful part, and it cannot show what is there right behind you. So that's one problem with this mirror. So I will say that for city users these mirrors are okay and good, but highway I will say that this is pathetically bad. You need to use the stock mirrors. I will strongly suggest people to use the stock mirrors for that. So now let's get into the installation part of it. I've put the link in the description for buying these mirrors. It's from AliExpress. So if you see the clamp parts, it is very much aligned with the stock mirrors, so you can right away go and clamp this particular portion. And the next part is the LED connectors over here. So there is a wire over here, and you can do it in two ways. Either you can drill it on this particular piece. So I don't want to do that. So what I did is that I made a small hole at this portion. Let me show it from this angle. So small hole over here you can see, and I've taken the wire through like this. So for the installation, what you need to do is you need to remove this particular panel by removing all the 4 screws which you see over here. And after that, you need to make this particular cut over here so that you don't tamper with the main fairing. And after that, you need to pull out this particular fairing portion. So when you pull it out, you need to be very much careful, because there will be a connection for this particular indicator. So it is like a male-female connector. So what you basically need to do is, when you pull it out, after removing the screws, you need to disconnect it, and there will be a phase and a neutral over for this particular wire. So you need to connect that particular 2 wire to the connector which is there inside for this, and just fit the fairing back. What I will suggest is that if you are not a DIY kind of person and you don't generally remove the fairing parts of your bike, I will tell that you can show this video to your mechanic and ask him to do the way which I have done. I don't suggest you to right away go and like unscrew it and all, because later it might make any problem. If you haven't connected the fairing properly, it can give you vibrations and all. So just be careful about it. So that's it with my video. You can ask me any questions if you are having. What I can tell that the quality is very good about this mirror, and there are absolutely no vibrations at all, and it looks very good also. But from the usability perspective, I'll say that it is around 60 to 70% of the stock mirrors, which is pretty much bad, I will say. I use this for my city use, and I use the stock mirrors for the highway rides. I just flip it because I myself do the installation part, so that's not a problem for me. So if you are having any doubts, you just put it in the comment section. I'm very happy to help you out. So thanks for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.